Gallon water. Hi, Keith.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Good to see you again. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Glad to be back.
Yeah, so Keith was here like his very first week on the job, so just settling in. So how's it going so far?
Things are going pretty well. I mean, it's been a whirlwind for the last 6 months or so.
Well, I think it's neat that you bought a home in Jackson. You've got your kid in school. Your family's moved here, so you're settled. This is your new home.
I am fully disengaged from Indiana at this point.
Okay.
Don't tell my dad that though; he still lives there. So, but yeah, moved a family here, bought a house. School starting here in a couple of weeks for my 10-year-old, and so yeah, we're excited to be here. It's been great.
So I remember when you started, there were people coming and going within the enterprise group. You had to hire some staff. Where are we right now?
Yeah, so I am. I can take a sigh of relief to say that we are fully staffed now.
Okay.
So we had some changeover, obviously, with Tim Rogers' retirement, which thankfully is what brought me here, and then. We had an administrative or executive assistant who had a baby and decided she wanted to not come back to work, which is certainly a decision I can respect. But so at one point we had gotten down to a 2-person office, so we're back to fully staffed at a 4-person office, and then of course our Apex Accelerator staff of 3 as well. So we have a staff of 7, and at one point I spent a month and a half there where it was just me. So quite a bit of a different feel in the office now.
Good. Well, the culmination of a lot of years of work happened last year with the ribbon cutting at the Jackson Technology Park North. It's our beautiful new site-ready development park. Now it just needs some development. What's the state of the park?
Yeah, so right now, I mean, we're pretty happy with where it's at, right? We did quite a bit of work from the enterprise group along with Blackman Township to get the park into a shovel-ready status, and actually we just had an opportunity this year to apply to the state of Michigan for their new shovel-ready program, which is called the My Sites program. And so several sites from across the state applied for it, and they selected 10 sites for this inaugural round in 2024, and our site was one of those selected, so we've been pretty happy about that.
Do you think the new Ford Blue Oval battery plant in Marshall is going to have any kind of spin-off effect in Jackson?
Oh, I think most definitely it'll have an effect on Jackson County. Whenever you announce a project, which I know has scaled back a little bit from the initial announcement, but whenever you put a new employer in our area that is going to employ 1,500 people, that's going to have an effect on your workforce, right? But I do think the other effect of that, the economic development effect, is who are those suppliers that are coming in as a result of that? Who are those companies that are not only supplying that plant but want to be a part of buying from that and could get their materials, their batteries or whatnot. And so I do think it creates a heck of an opportunity, and I think we're well positioned, not only being the county right next to it, right, but we have done that due diligence, we've done that work in building out industrial parks and business parks and, frankly, a quality of life as well. And so I think we're well positioned to try to take advantage of it.
So what will this mean, being featured on the MEDC website as one of the My Sites? Are there so many that to be selected to be at the top of the heap is going to make that much of a difference?
I think it'll make a huge difference.
Really?
I mean, we put a lot of effort into it. So there are a lot of properties that are listed on our website and our sites and buildings database. If you look at our enterprisegroup.org website and search on our sites and buildings database, but not all sites are created equal, right? Some are a farm field that could be an industrial piece of land, but maybe it doesn't have the utilities to it yet. There's a pathway to get it there. Maybe it doesn't have the water or the sewer or the electric capacity. Maybe it's not zoned correctly, right? So one of the nice things about this My Sites program is it shows to a prospective buyer that we have put that work in to get that due diligence, and had not only us and the state of Michigan, but an independent consultant, which is Quest Site Solutions, a site selection firm that comes in and says, yes, this site is ready to go. It has been certified that there's a pathway to make this work. And when you think about all the sites that are listed, I mean, we've got, in excess of 100 listed in Jackson County alone. You multiply that by every county in Michigan and every community, particularly larger communities that have lots of sites. To have 10 sites that come up first and having Jackson County as being one of those, I think it's worth its weight in gold.
Cool. So in the old days, we had things like Site Selector magazine that got people to connect with a local community. What are the new ways? What kinds of things are you doing to get site selectors, I guess, aware of Jackson?
Yeah, so I mean, there are certainly some of those traditional methods, putting an ad in a magazine and those kinds of things, but I will say it is. I would question the value of that when you pick up Site Selection magazine or really any industry publication, no matter what the industry is, and you flip through it and there are 500 ads for other communities in there. How do you make yourself stand out, right? And so one of the things that we've really been putting a lot of effort into here, actually coming up next week, which is scary to think about, knowing that I've put 6 months of work into this from the organization, but we're actually bringing in 4 site location consultants to Jackson County, where we're partnering with Lenawee County as well. So Enterprise Group of Jackson and Lenawee now. We're partnering around the Firekeepers 400 NASCAR race at MIS, and we're bringing 4 site consultants in for a 3-day weekend. We are showing them, so we're starting out with a tour with a local business, one of our manufacturing businesses out at Mackey. We're going to visit the Jackson Technology Park North. We're going to show them a little bit of fun and go to Sand Hill Crane Winery, have a nice dinner with some community leaders down, next door to you over at Veritas, and then do something similar in Lenawee County, and then we'll go to the race on Sunday and put them back on the plane. So we get an opportunity to showcase these corporate site selection consultants, all of the great things that make up Jackson County, a little bit of fun, a little bit of quality of life, a lot of business as well, and show them that we're a location that can serve their clients' needs.
And it's possible that there might be some of those site selectors that have clients that would have a connection to racing or to motorsports or to automotive that like what they're going to see at MIS.
Absolutely. I mean, we were very intentional about the people that we invited onto this tour, right? Like, we knew it would be something that they would enjoy, but we also know that the types of clients that they work with are the types of clients that can be successful in Jackson County or in Lenawee County. So.
Cool. All right, well, good luck showcasing Jackson to the rest of the world, and great to have you here. Thanks for coming in.
Awesome. Thank you for having me.
You bet. CEO, President of the Enterprise Group of Jackson, Keith Gillenwater. Well, next we've got some things to celebrate, and they happen to be birthdays. The Jennifer Scanlon Birthday Club is just ahead.